Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Salwa Faizah and I'm from SMK Darussalam Taman, Sidoarjo. Every city has some with story, folklore, legend, etc. Do you know guys, in my city in Sidoarjo also has story legend. Its name is Candi Pari, which was built during the Majapahit Kingdom. This time I will tell the folklore of the Candi Pari based on the legend tales told by the community from the generation to generation. Hope you guys enjoy it and let's start it! Once upon a time, there was an old man who lived on Mount Penanggungan. The old man's name is Kiai Gede Penanggungan. He is known as a sacred person and has a supernatural powers. Kiai Gede also has a beautiful daughter named Dewi Walang Angin. Although her daughter is very beautiful, but she's not married yet. That's why Kiai Gede always prays day and night for his daughter. Finally, God answered his prayer. A handsome young man arrived to his place. My name is Jaka Pandelekan. I come here because I want to be your student. I've heard a lot about you and your supernatural powers. I want to learn many things from you, said the handsome young man. Then Kiai Gede replied, I will adopt you as my disciple, but on the condition that you have to marry my daughter. Jaka Pandelekan took a deep breath and then he said, Okay, I agree. I will marry your daughter. Finally, Jaka Pandelekan and Dewi Walang Angin got married. They also live a happy marriage. Kiai Gede is in charge of teaching him many things. After living for some time with Kiai Gede, now the two of them have to leave Mount Penanggungan and start to living a new life as a husband and wife. I know that you can stay with me forever. Before you go, take these receipts. Whenever people ask you, give them some. Don't be arrogant and humble yourself to others. Then you will become a very successful person, said Kiai Gede to his daughter and his son-in-law. Jaka Pandelekan and Dewi Walang Angin also promised to obey the message given by their father. After that, they left him with the receipts he had given him. After several years later, in the new place, they planted the seeds and soon many rice trees grew which produced a lot of rice. Now the couple became very successful and rich. One day, their poor neighbor came to them to ask for receipts, but Jaka Pandelekan refused so rudely. They said, No, if you want to eat, you have to work hard like me. Unlike what Kiai Gede had previously ordered, they were even arrogant to other people. So, that news of their attitude reached by Kiai Gede's ears. Kiai Gede decided to go meet them and remind them of their promise that they had told to Kiai Gede before. When Kiai Gede arrived in the fields, he immediately called Jaka Pandelekan. Jaka, Jaka, come here. I want to talk to you. But Jaka Pandelekan ignored him. He keeps doing his activities. Because Jaka Pandelekan doesn't pay attention to him, now Kiai Gede is calling Dewi Walang Angin. Dewi, Dewi, come here. I'm your father. I want to talk to you. But Dewi Walang Angin also didn't pay attention to him, even though he's been called for many times. Kiai Gede was really angry, and then he said, You are too like a temple. You can't hear me. After saying those words, something extraordinary happened. Slowly, Jaka Pandelekan and Dewi Walang Angin turned into a temple. Because the temple is located in the middle of rice fields, people later named it as a Candi Pari, because Candi means temple and Pari means rise. The moral value of this story is, don't be arrogant if you had advantages and become successful, because pride will only bring disaster in the future. Wow, it was very unexpected if Sidoarjo turned out to have a royal heritage site. Interestingly, this temple was so well maintained that it can attract tourists to visit there. So, don't forget to visit here when you're in Sidoarjo. That's all for me. Thank you for your attention and listening. See you in the next story. Bye! Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.